Hey everybody, Infamous Element here, and not much to talk about today, and I'm streaming really late, uh, compared to my time I was supposed to start. But just been really busy working and finding as much info as I can as to anything related to Stormblood and info on helping my stream improve. In fact, I'm hoping that this stream and video would be a lot better. I did some changes just yesterday and a few today before I started, and I'm hoping that everything will run really well, better at least. Um, so anyway, uh, I titled this "Coffee Break" with some Stormblood info uh, because some coffee, and just gonna sit down and relax for a minute and read some info that I actually got today from my other raid members. That was from E3. And if you don't already know, you can. I'm sure you can find it on Reddit. I'm sure it's there. All right, let's begin. All right, so what I got was um, weakness and brink of death have been changed. Previously, main stats were reduced by 15 and 30% across the board. All your stats. So, your strength, dex, vitality being the important one there. Come on, mama. In a minute. So everything, cut. But now, it's only going to really affect your DPS stats, healing stats, stuff like that. So if you die and you come back up, you can still like live through an AOE mechanic most likely because your vitality is not getting cut. But if there's if there's a lot of if there's any DPS checks, it's going to be a lot tougher. Seeing how now that strength, dex, intelligence, mine are cut by 25% to 50% from being weakness and then brink of death, of course. So uh, hopefully there's not a lot of DPS checks. I remember Yoshi P talking about a long time ago that um, they wanted more fights to be more about mechanics and not about DPS checks anymore. But I would imagine there might be like some checks here and there, and especially in the beginning phases where you're progressing in the beginning of savage modes basically. So we'll see how this works. Who knows? Maybe they might tone it down again. But I uh, just don't die, and you'll be fine. All right. So the next one is a really interesting one. Is skill speed now affect auto attacks. That is pretty crazy because yeah, skill speed was always kind of underwhelming, and that would be really interesting. Obviously, we don't have any numbers, so we're not gonna know exactly how much what you need to increase your attack speed and stuff like that. So, but it is an interesting change, and I like it. It makes that stat more wanted, because it's always about crit. Everybody wants crit. Crit increases your damage by a lot. So to see that with skill speed, it might make it more valuable. All right, so the next thing I see here is 100% EXP bonus applies to every job below level 60, and that was it's gonna happen anyway. Probably already knew that because that's how they did it with Heaven's Word when 50 to 60. So you do the math. Anyway, now it says also upon completing a dungeon 51 plus, you receive a piece of gear for your current class in your inventory. You will never. Now they word this wrong. It will never be an item you already possess, which is awesome. I remember leveling so many times and you would want like a piece of gear here and there, so you can while you're leveling you're kind of upgrading your gear at the same time. But sometimes you would run a dungeon so many times while leveling it and get nothing, and it sucked because you were trying to you know raise your item level so you could do a little bit more damage, more healing, whatever. And also if it's a item level requirement for the next dungeons, you kind of want that eye level higher. So I feel that that change is really awesome. I can't see anybody saying it's bad. It's just too good, too good. Uh, New Exion Mega Fate will reward you with an Ixion mount. So free stuff. Go get it. Um, there are new special mobs that spawn during fates. It's random, I guess. Anyone who participates beating them gains the Twist of Fate buff that boosts your experience gains for an hour. How much the experience buff is? Don't know, but it's still a buff. So, it inclines people to probably maybe do this fate, keep doing fates, or even just like, all right, we got the buff, let's go queue in a dungeon now, with your group, if you're doing it with a group at least. Um, so it's interesting how that's going to work, you know, going into Stormblood and leveling. Um, yeah, cool. I think it's cool. It's an interesting thing. I kind of wish Heavenward's had a couple. I think it's only one fate that actually does it, where you would get like a pink belt or something like that, a piece of gear for your. Actually, I don't even know if it was for your job. I think it might have been random, but still, it was a piece of gear that you would get, a pink piece of gear for help you while you're leveling. I thought those fates were kind of cool. I mean, not just always about EXP and then seals, like some gear. Like it doesn't have to be like raid gear or anything. Just like pink gear, green gear, something to give you some eye level so when you go into dungeons and stuff. So I thought that was really cool, and I hope maybe they might have it in Stormblood. But yeah, back to that. The EXP boost is cool. I like it. Last couple things. The Susano EX gives 320 weapons, and Lakshmi EX gives 320 accessories. This is really good because Heaven's Word kind of did it wrong. It's like who did Bismarck EX? Like, why would you do BA? It's like pointless when Ravana would give you the higher item level weapon. My character doesn't even know. So, really good change, and it'll help for the beginning stages of Savage, which I can't wait for. And the last thing is Palace of Dead is now cross-world. Cool. I mean, that makes it a little bit better, I guess. Well, it does always obviously make it better. Um, okay. I mean, good. I mean, because the queues are probably going to suck for DPS, so you can see most of them in there. And, yeah, that's good. It'll be faster queues, basically. So those 50 to 60 runs are going to be like this. Even they're pretty much already like that right now, but they'll probably be even better. So those are the last things I see here. That's pretty much it. There's nothing else I really else have to talk about, but yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Uh, so you enjoy that, and I'm gonna enjoy this. Ah, it's good. And I'll see you in the next video. You guys take care. Hey guys, here again. I just talked about some of the E3 info releases not too long ago, but I'm coming back now just to chat about whatever related to Stormblood and a couple of my thoughts, I guess, about the jobs. But there's not really a lot to say, as everything and everything, anything and everything. I probably said that wrong. can change. So I'm not gonna give like a ton of like info out or ton of opinions, whether they be bad or good, sort of. But I will talk about them, and try to do it while doing a dungeon. Uh, so, yeah, let's try that. Oh God, we're not going in a dungeon as ninja because this guy does not like waiting more than 10 minutes for a queue. Come on, like this is this is BS. Um, we could do it easy mode and just go paladin. But warrior's so good. Warrior's so good. I gotta enjoy it while I can. So we can start with that job, I guess, first. Let's start with the tanks. So, and we'll start with warrior since I'm already on it. So, all the jobs are. Everybody knows they're getting gauges, and yeah, I forgot to do something here. Excuse me. While I log in, I'm not going to be able to see chat. Oh man, that was an uber fail. Let me just put that back there. So anyway, back to warrior, and all the jobs getting gauges and stuff like that. Yeah. So, sorry about that again. I had to change something. So warrior, I don't know. I feel like war kind of got screwed a little bit. Like, it's not like bad to the point that they're not going to be played, but they lost like a little bit of their identity in a way. Excuse me while I do this. So yeah, I just felt like they lost a little bit of their identity. Like they lost, like the bloodbath especially, because that was really good with like warrior. Like, they're like the high damage sustained by like sapping health and stuff like that. Like, but I see the point of doing it too. Because of the damage numbers, probably. I'm gonna just do Steel Cyclone, just in case. And the stance dancing, that's the biggest thing for me, really. Losing well, you're not really gonna lose it, but the fact that you lose so much of your gauge, well, half of it, due to swapping, it is big, but you might be able to like manage it. So you just, you spend it all, so you don't really lose a lot. You know what I mean, kind of thing. So, but yeah, I mean, we'll see, I guess. Like I said, nothing's set in stone, and you might see, some changes to Warrior. But I think out of all the Warriors, I think they're getting it the roughest. I think a lot of people are predicting that Paladin and Dark Knight might be the better choices right now. But who knows, you know? Warrior's still really, really good. They can put out really good numbers. You know? I just don't see him leaving though. But and that's another thing too. I think a lot of jobs are just gonna be more viable now. Like it's not always gonna be like you have to bring it. But you know, that's always been the case anyway. You could bring like whatever job and clear, you know, content anyway. So sorry, I just never. Whoa, I'm like standing right next to that bad boy. All right, but yeah, they did get some cool stuff. The uppercut looks cool. I mean, it looks cool, and actually, it might even replace um, Felcleave. At least until you know you're gonna spam Felcleaves for the reduction on Infuriate and stuff like that. But yeah, Paladin just they just seem like they're getting so much, and they're gonna get so much damage and all this stuff. But we'll see. I always love Paladin too. Actually, I like all the tanks really. I have a problem with none of them. I love them all. Time to go to Overpower Town with Decimate on, of course. You know what these are. Don't say you didn't think it. Oh, that overpower was horrible. So yeah, I noticed something recently. Talking and doing a dungeon is kind of hard. I didn't think it would be this hard. Like trying to like talk about relevant stuff and just whatever, really. I probably should have waited for my bloodbath. Whatever. It's gonna come up right now anyway. I'll probably get hit. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, plan, buddy. think it's gonna probably die before that comes back up anyway. I'm just gonna get hit by this. Let's see, Dark Knight, they got a couple cool new things, but I don't play Dark Knight that much, so I don't know everything about it, but I did know some of the abilities they got were pretty cool. And they seem like they have a lot of spenders for their gauge, which is cool. That Darkest of Night, or whatever it's called, seems really awesome. Really cool mitigation tool there. Let's see. Oh, well, that's great. Kind of missed that one. Ah! Meant to stun this, I didn't have it targeted. Here we go. I'm gonna be able to stun one of them at least. Oh man. So yeah, I was trying to talk about like all the tanks, but that really just did not happen. Maybe if I was on DPS, it would have been a little bit easier. Damn it! I stunned the wrong target again. Oh well. That's probably annoying. I don't know why that comes up so much. Sorry about that. Well, guess you can, in case you wanted to know, I use Norton. Would be. Would be the furthest person away. about to switch. Just in case. That was an accident. Actually pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna save it here, just because I don't know if the, okay, he is. I should have popped that earlier. Oh well. Still alive though, at least. I wonder if that auto attack killed it. Good job, guys. I don't know which summoner to give it to. Oh my goodness, they left. You saw me try to give it to somebody. Yeah, I got a combination. Cool. I could have done a little better on that last fight. I don't know, I just not with it today. And I haven't drank the rest of my coffee yet, so not all the way awake right now. Excuse me. But yeah, I think all the tanks are going to be in a good place. Warrior is the only one I really see just a little bit down. But I think it's still going to be good regardless. The only thing it was kind of weird though, I would say with Warrior, is how they switch Maim in Storm's Eye, where you get Storm's Eye up quicker, but you get the buff after. So, which is weird because, you know, like, okay, right now, I'm going to just say this now. When you have a warrior in your party, right, and you have a ninja, right, warrior never uses Dancing Edge anymore. Like, you rely on your warrior to keep it up. So, you never use it again. Now, but with the switch, it's really weird because ninja, to put their Shadow Fang dot, they put the slashing debuff too. Well, if warrior has to get to their damage buff, they have to go through the slashing debuff too. So, like, the slashing debuff is going to be constantly beyond. It's interesting there. Like, it's kind of weird to see them overlap like that. I mean, it's not going to really overlap because the slashing debuff is going to have one icon now. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I see the reason why they did that probably, though. Because they didn't want you to be like a warrior because of how Storm's Path works now, where it gives you 20 gauge, which is the highest of any weapon skill. You know, everything else gives you like 10, I think. And Warrior's Path, like I said, gives you 20. So they don't want you to constantly be off tanking and just like, um, you know, What's the freaking first attack? Heavy swing, I think it's called. Yeah, they don't want you to do heavy swing, maim, and storm's path constantly. They want you to keep the storm's eye up, but you're gonna do that anyway, you know. So I don't know. It's just a little weird to me. But the good thing about those two things, actually, the storm's eye and the buff, a damage buff, is it actually lasts longer. Um, which is a really good change. So you could probably not have to worry about like not getting that buff up. Maybe you can fit in a couple other combos now too, especially with the Berserk not having pacification on it anymore. So yeah, you know what? I just thought of this thought of this just now though. Like there's some roles right now, well, not right now, but in Stormblood, uh, that are gonna have like maybe not as much utility or any utility at all, but they're gonna bring a lot of damage. And this brings me up to the point of like maybe even White Mage, though it doesn't really have a lot of utility other than I guess Divine Benching, which is the 15%. It's like a stone skin basically, 15% stone skin. It's almost like the old one, almost just 3% off. But maybe these classes uh, just have so much damage, you know. Maybe that's what they're gonna have, because obviously everybody sees samurai. They have no utility at all, but they have like really high potencies on their attacks. So maybe warrior has less utility, but can now bring a little bit even more damage. Um, there's stuff to say, really. We don't know until we get our hands on it, really. But yeah, let's see. So yeah, warrior might be in that role. White mage might be in that role where they just don't, they don't have a lot to bring other than a lot of DPS and really strong healing. Which, yeah, everybody could say you don't always need healing, like during fights, but who knows how the fights are? Do we know? We don't know. Maybe there's gonna be a crap load of healing, and white mage might be what you need because, you know. Though I will say that Scholar and Astrologian really got some cool tools that I thought were really, really cool. Uh, well, it's only for single target, but the one that I don't know, it's been a while since I read it, but it's something of where if you put this, like I don't know if it's like a buff or even how long it lasts, or if even if it has a timer. But basically, if the person drops below 50%, they would get healed automatically. So I thought that tool was really cool. Um, the Astro one is cool, where it does. I guess it does AOE cure. I can't remember. It was just so long. It has like two different parts too, where it does like an AOE cure, I guess, and then if you let it keep going, I guess it does another AOE cure after certain amount of time or something like that. Like I said, it's been a while since I read those, and but I thought it was interesting when I did read it. But yeah, Astro got some cool stuff. I mean, I guess I can skip the healers now. I pretty much talked about them. I mean, there's nothing else to really say. I guess I could just go to the DPS, but what is there to really say? I mean, Dragoon still looks really good. They didn't lose anything really, except for, and I think I've already said this in another video, where they only lost like the trait to invigorate, but it doesn't matter because they lost the TP costs on their weapon skills, so it doesn't matter. They still have litany, Battle Litany is too good. So good. And they still have the piercing debuff, which, who knows if it's right, but I heard that it was reduced to 5%. I don't know if that's true or not. And we don't know until the game releases. So, look forward to it. Hype. So, let's see what else. We got Monk. You know, I even predicted this. Because of how Dragoon works and, how Heavensward was their patch, kind of. That, that Monk was going to get an AoE damage buff. Which they did. And I guessed it right. I just didn't know it was going to be tied into building chakra stacks too, which I did predict that they would have some kind of some way to build chakra stacks, but I didn't know how they were going to do it. So how they're going to do it now in Stormblood, which is awesome, right? I guess both of those things were going to happen for Monk, and they both happened, right? Pretty awesome. But it's pretty much tied into one, and then the other one is actually just a trait too, where I think if you crit, you have like a 30% chance to gain a chakra stack, and then when you use Brotherhood, which is the AoE buff you give to your players, that when they use a weapon skill, they have a chance to give it to you too. I think it's something like that. So, man, that's a lot of chakra stacks. Like, wow. That's gonna be really interesting. Like, I just see Monk doing a lot of damage, but I think for the reason when they added that with the forbidden chakras and stuff like that, or not the forbidden, but they give you the chakra stacks. They had to nerf something, the 10 potency off all the weapon skills of Monk, and that might be because of just because of that. Yeah, that's pretty crazy to think. They had to do that because of that. Who knows, they might even revert it. But we don't know yet. Samurai, I thought it looks cool. I really wanted to play it because I'm a Final Fantasy XI player. And like I said before, I played every job before. And I played a lot of Monk, Samurai, Ninja, Thief, Red Mage, Puppet Master, Black Mage, did some White Mage too, not much. Did a little bit of Paladin, not much either though. I mainly played Ninja. I think I mentioned Thief already. Trying to think of the other jobs I played. I didn't like the newer jobs that they released, the last ones, which was Ruined Fencer and Geomancer. I leveled Ruined Fencer just for a sub job, but that was it. I didn't play Scholar. I played it as a sub for when I did healing if I wanted their sub skills. There's Sid. Let's say hi to him real quick. Let me move this over here, actually. That's better. Wave to my buddy Sid there. Where was I? Oh yeah, talking about 11 in the jobs. Alright, so let's see. Scholar. Yeah, let me pull up a list of Final Fantasy 11 jobs because I don't remember them all. There were just so many. Bard, no, not really played. Blue Mage, I played Blue Mage. Summoner, I liked the Summoner. It was alright. I just didn't play it a lot though. Let me get a list because this doesn't have them all. There we go. Okay, let's go down the list here. Warrior, didn't really play it. Good, strong DPS class. Monk, obviously, I already mentioned that. White Mage, Black Mage, Red Mage, Thief, yeah. Paladin. Oh, Dark Knight. I almost forgot about Dark Knight in 11. Yeah, I played that, especially in the back in the day, where you'd have like the Kraken Club or a Merc Dagger, a Merc Roll Dagger. I think it was called Merc Roll. I just call it a Merc Dagger. Those are the two best ones I think back then to use. Well, Kraken being the best. But if you had either of those, and you would have like bard songs sung on you, and you would zerg the crap out of stuff. Beastmaster, I played a lot of Beast, especially when they increased the cap to 99 and when I came back, and you just solo Dynamis as Beastmaster. Though you could do it with a lot of jobs, but Beastmaster was the easiest. Uh, Bard, I didn't really play Bard that much in there. I don't even know if I ever leveled it to 75. Can't remember. Ranger was fun. I didn't get to play it a lot though, because I didn't have a lot of the great like weapons on it. Because you needed, it's an expensive job to play, because you have to have buy ammo for it. You have to have a really good weapon for it. You have to have gear for it in different situations. But that goes for a lot of jobs, but especially Ranger. Samurai, played the crap out of Samurai in 11. Ninja, played a lot of Ninja. Dragoon, no, did not play that. LOL Dragoon, long live in 11. And 14 though, that name doesn't happen. Dragoon's amazing in 14. Amazing in 14. But I mean, they made him a little better in 11. I mean, it's just a piercing weapon though. It was just so bad. Because so many things were like heavy armored, so you do reduce damage and stuff like that. It sucked. It sucked for Dragoon. Plus, a lot of your damage comes from your pet, and with really big NMs and raid content and all that stuff, that wyvern is not living. It's not living through a lot of stuff. But they did make it interesting though. I think where you can like level your wyvern and stuff like that as you like kill mobs and stuff while you stay in that zone or something. So yeah, I mean, whatever. Sorry, I just didn't play it there. But Red Mage, oh man, I played so much Red Mage in 11. Between solo, group, endgame, that job could do everything too. Hence why they got their name. Master of None, Jack of all trades. Jack of all trades, Master of none. Yeah. I could pretty much scratch that. They were a master of everything. What the hell are they talking about? But, yeah. So what was I going back to? Okay, so I was talking about Samurai, how I played it in 11. And, yeah, I was pretty psyched to see it in 14. And especially seeing a lot of the names from, you know, from 11 being in 14. And how they, like, kind of, like, translated into 14. And how they work. I thought they would make Meditate a little bit better. I kind of get why they did that, why they did what they did. But, I mean, it's still got to be decent. Like, obviously you can't auto-attack, you can't use a weapon skill. So it's going to be like when you're in combat and the boss, like, jumps. And you have, like, a little bit of downtime. So you can pop that, generate some of your bar, and why not, right? But, let's see. Mesho, I think, or Misho. I'm probably butchering that name. They're 1 hours now in 11, but they used to be 2 hours. How it worked in 11 was it would give you 300 TP, and TP is what you use weapon skills in that game, which you build TP by auto attacking. But anyway, Mishu, I'm just gonna say it's Mishu. I don't remember. He used to give you 300 TP, and it would reduce all your TP costs of your weapon skills to 100. So basically, you can make a three-chain weapon skill, and when you chained weapon skills in that game, they would create an extra damage and make it so you can magic burst with certain elements depending on that magic burst. Um, or not magic burst, but skill chain, basically. Yeah. And then you can magic burst off of it. That's what I think. Yeah, I think that's. I think I'm saying it right now. So how they translated in this was really cool because it's almost the same way, where you could do any weapon skill and get the final three markers to do your ultimate attack. So it kind of works almost the same, which was cool. I like that. Um, but anyway, enough about Samurai. It looks good. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna be playing all the melee jobs when they first come out. When I get my hands on Stormblood. But of course, I'm gonna level Ninja first, and then I'll level the other jobs in case roles have to change in the raid group. So I just be flexible to switch. I'll have it set. Um, I mean, it's a little bit tougher for me because I play ninja, so that's dex based. So it's not like I'm going to be switching to samurai, because our monk will be switching to samurai most likely. But at least I'll have it on the side, and I get to play for fun or dungeons, or who knows, maybe even two samurais might be the meta. Yeah, right. But we'll see. We will see. But it's just a bad way to distribute gear too. You don't really want two of the same jobs in the beginning stages, at least, because of that reason. But let's see what else we got. I already talked about Dragoon, Monk, Samurai. Well, I didn't even talk about my main Ninja. And I've already said this before. I wasn't really satisfied what they showed for Ninja and what they're changing, especially the the ley lines of Ninja. No, man. Mudgers are bad enough now. Don't get me wrong. If you have really good ping and good connection, yeah, you can do your one Mudra and your Fuma, throw that bitch and not clip. Probably, maybe, but you might clip. So casting, Rayton is usually a DPS loss. So now we're stuck casting three freaking Mudras in a row. Yeah, they have double potency. Okay, you don't auto attack. You can't do anything else while you have it on. And if you move, you break it. I don't want to be casting Mudras. Okay, you know what? I'll cast Mudras. Please, Square Enix, for the love of God, get rid of the freaking rabbit and let me weave in Mudras. Please. Please. I am so sick of clipping my GCD because of stupid freaking Mudras. Stupid. Let us weave them. That's all I ask. Get rid of the rabbit, let us weave them, be done with it. Especially with this new ability. I gotta stand there and cast this crap? I mean, with the new ability it doesn't matter because you can't do anything else, but at least the rest of your rotation won't be clipped that much. So yeah, I mean, they're gonna get some more damaging abilities with I can't remember the name of the one that has 550, but it has a 60-second or 30-second cooldown. I can't remember, which is cool. And the Toad, which is hilarious. Like getting on top of a toad that spits fire. Like, really? Okay, I guess. I mean, that's what we want. And I knew it was gonna be AOE. People doubted me that it was gonna be AOE. It just looked like an AOE attack, and it's good. I mean, it's DPS increase since uh, they're losing mutilate, which is good. Freak, forget that dot. I'm glad it's gone, and you only have to manage one dot. And in fact, all the classes pretty much just have to manage one dot, minus summoner and scholar. But I'm glad. Like constantly putting up those dots, pain in the ass. Like with this change though to ninja, I will admit I think you'll be able to do more aeolian edges. Uh, well, and that's because of the mutilate being gone. Because that's one thing you don't have to put up now. So I mean, we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I might like it more than I like how I feel right now. But we will see. Um, the caster rules, I'm really not going to talk too much about them because I really don't play them much. The only caster I'm really going to talk about is Red Mage. Because that's the only one that really, really intrigues me the most. I mean, Summoner was cool. Yeah, you could summon Bahamut. What we freaking do? Okay. Yay. Now you can summon a real thing. Like how, 11 was, where you summon actually big freaking avatars. Like, they're huge. They're like almost double your size. Especially Titan. That guy he's beefy. So, sorry about that, guys. But yeah, Summoner, yeah, okay. I really don't know. I mean, the consolidation of dots and how Ruin works with your pet giving you a chance to cast a Ruin 4 or something like that. Or 5. Whatever number they're up to now. Jeez. By the time this game ever dies out, we're going to be up to like Ruin like 15. Uh, you know what? Somebody's gonna look back at this video and hear me say that I had. Why are you trading me that? I already. He's trying to trade me a minion. I think I already have that minion. I think. Yeah, I have it already. Wow, just like fat fingered like 3 freaking letters all at once. I don't even know how I did that. That's pretty impressive. Anyway, uh, what was I talking about? Titan. Oh, the ruin thing, where somebody's gonna look back at this video and say that and see that I said level 15 ruin, right? And that happens to be the case. But, yeah. Anyway, uh, hey mama, yeah. You want to come up here? You want to say hi? Come on, come up here. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, you're just gonna keep talking to me. Why don't you just come up here and tell me? Alright, so Black Mage. Black Mage. Oh, Black Mage. lost their utility to a role to the role system, and but they gain it where they don't really lose Enochian anymore. What are you doing? I guess she wants to give me a hug or something. I really don't know. Or she wants to be burped. That's what it is. So, you get your leg down. Thank you. And they lost that, but they gained the buff. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be another class that's just gonna be like a heavy hitter, like Samurai is, where they're gonna do a lot of damage, not really have that much utility, but they'll bring out the numbers now, like even better. I can not I mean, I don't really play Black Mage, but I can imagine what those crit fire fours are gonna be now. They're gonna be huge, or maybe even the what's it called the last spell that they can create, the void looking one. Um, but yeah, they're gonna be like the canon. But like I said, I really don't know. Excuse me. A lot about the casters and what everything that they do. I really don't play them that much. I did used to play Summoner actually a lot in 2.0 era, uh, but I didn't really play them that much in Heaven's Word at all. In fact, they were the last. Uh, I had the job 60 because of Scholar, and can you get down, please, Mama? Thank you. And I didn't even get their last skill, level 60 skill, until like that was the last thing I did. Even though Dragoon was the last job I got to 60. Summoner was the last skill I got, even though I had it 60 for so long, I just never played it. But yeah. But I'm excited for Red Mage the most. It looks beautiful. The way they did things, awesome. Psyched. Sorry, I just didn't want to scroll up. Yeah, no problem. Um, let's see. Yeah, some of the skills that they have look pretty cool. Some of the way they look too remind me a little bit of a weapon skill. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, but they get what I'm saying. forgot one letter. Alright. See you later. Thank you. Driving me crazy with your claws. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Red Mage, yes. Looks cool. The one with the flower, it reminds me of a weapon skill that Red Mage had. You would learn it from the News of WoW weapon, I think it was. And that thing looked awesome. Uh, I wonder if I can actually get a video of it and just put it on here for you guys. If you don't know what it is. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Let's see. Final Fantasy. Mage, New Zone. Isle. Weapon. Skill. Death Blossom. That's the name of it. Let's see if somebody just does it. Yep, that's it. Okay, so let me just mute this, and I'm gonna drag this over here. If maybe. Come on, man. I'm gonna drag this over here, and we're just gonna replay this damn thing again. Alright. It looks like this. We're gonna do it here in a second. A little bit of rose petals, and a giant rose. With a giant, like, void sapping right into them. Right? Cool as shit. So when I saw the spell with the giant rose that was like that, that's what immediately I thought of. So everything just about it looks so awesome. And what I've heard about other people playing the job, like Mr. Happy, uh, Mary, Very Mary. I don't know if Ethis did a video on it, or yeah, and Sly didn't go, of course, but they had some thoughts about it, and they thought it was a really easy job to play, which is really good, and it looks awesome. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing that job. I already know it. I know I'm gonna love that job. It's gonna be fun to play that in dungeons and just whatever. And in fact, I could see Red Mage being the new healer. New healer. Oh my god! Not just say that. The new caster for your raid group, if that's what everybody wants, or the person that wants to play it. But we'll see. The range class. Oh, Bard and Machinist. I'm not gonna say much about them because I really don't play them in Heaven's Word anymore. I did play them for a while because I got them to 60, and then I learned their opener for a while. Well, I learned their opener, but I just didn't play them anymore. Like after a bit, and especially after I had quit for a while and I came back, I just didn't touch it, and I just don't like the idea of a bow mage. They kind of ruined it for me a little bit. Some people would probably say the same. Some people like it though. They like the bigger numbers of course, but just the playstyle was a little bit awkward, and I mean I could play them then, but now, no. And there's no point in me learning them now because they're gonna go revert back to 2.0 kind of thing where you can move everywhere and shoot, have auto attacks again. Uh, so that's gonna be cool. Bard looked really awesome. Don't get me wrong. I think I liked Machinist more than Bard in Heaven's Word. Just the way it played, and um, just the way it kind of is. But Bard, the way they changed all their animations and the way they look, and they look awesome. Like, they just look better to me right now than Machinist. Granted, We don't know the like everything down to like what's gonna happen for sure as to which one's gonna be the better one to pick. But yeah, I guess it's all preference because their MP and TP songs are pretty much tied to the roll system. So you know, which is better for machinist. Reason why, uh, because machinist you'd have to use your turret to promote them to do their AoE refreshing of MP or TP depending on the turret you had out. But now that makes it better because you don't have to have a certain turret out to give your party either TP or MP. So Machinist got a slight buff there. Also, from what I heard, who knows if it's different now or it's changing later, but I heard if you pop the MP song or TP song on a group of people, like whoever's around you, it's a buff and it stays on them. So after they get it, they can actually just even move out. They don't have to actually stay within range of you or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. Um, that and it's instant, you know? It's instant. Like, it's great. So that's all the jobs in a nutshell. I'm done talking about them because that was a lot. And I need to do something because I still need to get scripture to cap out for the. I still need to get. Let me go to. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. Go to Idle Shower. Idle Shower. Shire. And spend some of these tomes. Now, I mathed it right, where I had 100. I was going to be 100 over or extra, so I would actually hit 2100. Obviously, I don't want to do that. So next week, the 900 will make it so I hit exactly 2000. I might have like a couple spare over, which is fine. But that means I can still cap before. Oh my god. Please. Dates are hard. Yeah, so I can cap before Stormblood hits, pretty much. Or I can not worry about it, and so that way I don't have to cap anymore. And then I can just play it easy. I'm really not gonna have anything to do though. Choices. Somebody's trolling in the shout. Somebody says, they just released Samurai as one of the new classes at E3. Someone said, what? That's funny. Samurai confirmed, guys. Samurai confirmed. Alright. So, I guess what I'm going to do is get the tome. I could either... I don't want to do it like that, though. Let's go as Monk. And... that's probably not going to be in the party finder. I don't know why I'm going through here. But who knows, maybe somebody's Trying to farm some. Farm these as well. I know you could search by something, right? Yeah. Two clears, solar creator. I don't remember the names. I'm sorry, guys. Like, haven't done them in a lot. Okay, so that's Alexander. All right, so we could jump into that one, I guess. And yeah, we could do that. We're doing 2 clears. What if I queue though? Let's queue first. See what happens. Oh, you know what I realized? I could have done it like that. See, I don't know all the new tricks now, and yeah, could have just done that. But let's queue first. Let's see what happens. Actually, let's see how long the wait is. All right, and then we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna see how this is going. For this we got 1 tank, 3 DPS already. We'll keep refreshing this, see how this is going. Might actually just jump into this, just for let's see, they got a monk, a paladin, machinist. Oh, they got another DPS. Oh. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about this. Maybe when I get out, it's still there, and then I can go as fill in the last spot. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I forgot. I'm not gonna whistle. Sorry. Sorry. Trying to find. So far, so good. With all that mitigation, I think I didn't do anything. I might have did that a little too soon. Maybe. Yeah, I know I had blood for blood up, but it don't matter. Ah! That was bad, though. My bad. Gotta kill my deeps, man. I don't know if that dragon kick went off. I guess because he teleports, so I couldn't. Guess I'm going in this one. Yes! Kept my grease lightning stacks. Good thing we got perfect balance. Close enough to eat it with them. Yep. Very nice. Yeah, that was my fault. I'm not gonna press anything just in case. You know, I just died so that way everybody can catch up, and then I come back to life, and then limit break. Planned. No, not loot. People. There you go. You have to get how many now to get the tombstone? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Let's see. There's another thing too. Let me go here. I wanted to test something today. Among, you know, changing the settings. Not looking at the right area. Okay. I think it's here on the bottom. Okay, so you need 4 to get the tombstone. Or tombstone, whatever the hell it is. It's tombstone. Tome. Hey, I'm liking these instant queues. Well, the other one was an instant, but yeah, I'll take it. Yeah. Approved. This might be the same. No, it's not the same group. It would almost be the same, like, setup. You know, minus Astro, Summoner is Black Mage. Somebody's name is Yummy Cookies. It's the warrior. Okay, let's try not to die this time. Using my raid utility, my mantra, and my dragon kicks. That's all I got, man. I'm out. DPS in this group is whew, nasty. Wow. That was nuts. Very nice. Even if I had Mantra here, I wouldn't pop it. It's just kind of not needed. There's no damage really after this anyway. Got plenty of time to heal back up. Pose. Looks like he was looking at me for a second there. Hopefully I don't lose it. I might lose it though. Because I probably should have switched stances before I came in here. It's going to be really close. Oh wow. By a hair. Fine. We can start on the second stance. Depends where the boss is, I guess. Oh my god! Wow. I was hoping that bar can keep running, but what can you do? Whatever. We lived. Barely. 3 in a second. Jeez. Oh god. Yum yum chocolate chip honey dip. Let's give it to yum yum cookies. Cause cookies are good. We know this. And the instant queue is awesome. I'm gonna get this tome really quick. I'm still debating on whether I'm gonna use it to buy a weapon for one of my other jobs. Not sure. Well, I know what I do need to do is sell some of this garbage that I have on me. Oh, look at that. I have 5 gears. I guess I already had some before. So that's good. That means I only need 3 more. Right on. Yes. Because it doesn't sell for anything. That might sell. I'll sell that though. Oh my god, Norton, please. Please! Norton. That ain't worth anything. And I already have it. That might be worth something. That. Oh yeah, I need to check on those guys. I haven't checked them out in a while. Anyway, let me see if I have this. I do have it, so I can sell it. Alright. I'll get rid of that. Let's try to finish. Currently selling no items. I'll give you something to sell. How you gonna undercut that much? Come on, man. Really? Whoever you are out there. Come on. Come on. Really? Wait. What was the lowest? 20,000? That's even extreme right there, too. Like, come on, guys. Like 100, 1 gil, like 5,000 gil difference for that, for only 25,000. That's huge. Like, I can understand 5,000 for like a 100k item, but this is a 25k item. Like, anyway, you had it for 24.9, right? So let's do that. There you go. We'll just do 25. And 1 second. Actually, I don't think this will put up the item because it's freaking cute. Oh well. I wonder why it does that. Why you can't put an item on the market board when your queue pops. I never understood that. Wow, that guy just used Kasatsu to put on Huton. I wish I could show you guys my hands. And see how I just did that move. Aww, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? What? Ah! Ah! I'm scared. He turned it around so many times. The DPS here is pretty killer too. Wow, man. Hey, give me a goat. Nice. I cheer him on. Kisatsu using ninja. Don't worry, man. I don't really care. This fight's so easy, it doesn't really matter. Like, who cares? Kind of had some skips there. I see some frame loss in the stream too, but oh wow, he's trolling me, man. Stop it. I'm gonna save my buffs to when I get out there again. Oh wow, he died already? Oh, I didn't get the last chakra out. It's okay. I'll get it when I get out there. Oh, are you serious? I'm serious. I'm gonna do this just because I need twin snakes back up. Plus, Mega Holy. this thing's almost dead. Uh, I probably should have LB'd it. Here's what we're gonna do. Boom! Alright, yeah, look at that LB, it was awesome. We can give it to the ninja. And another one down. And 2 more to go. Very cool. Ooh, I need to get out of this zone. Oh, before I do that though, while I'm right here, I sell this item before I queue, in case it pops instantly. A little bit of money, not much, but everything counts. Alright, let's get out of the zone. Probably to another really laggy zone, because everybody's a gold saucer. Oh, you know what? The Cactpot drawing, I think, already happened. I think it's at 10 p.m., right? Eastern? 10 or 10:30 or something, right? I don't remember. I'll check it after I do my scratch-offs, though, first. Let's see. Ooh, we got a 1 to start. Is it there? Well, I only really have this way to go, right? 10. Unless... Unless that's 7. Could do 7, 8, 9 this way. I'm gonna go for the 7, 8, 9. Right? Let's see what happens if I would have went this way. Would have been a little bit better. looks like? You know one of those little gags people wear for like kinky stuff? That's what it looks like Alexander has on his face. You see it now? Whoa, that was scary. Rip. Where are you going? Why didn't you stack? Oh, well, whatever. Second win for the win. Whew. Gotta pop blood for blood too. Don't need it really. That's probably a waste. I went to his and he went to mine. I wonder if it's better. Sucks I didn't have a chakra there. Forbidden chakra. Yeah. Oh my god. Really? Fucking Norton, man. It's starting to piss me off. Like, stop telling me. doing stuff in the background. Really? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so dead. There's no way I'm living through that. Fist of Earth! They got it, though. Alexander Prime card. MGP right there. Unless, do I ever? Yeah, it'd be a side card. Oh. Calm. Momo. Let's see. 7. Just making sure for sure. Yeah. Oh man, that's rough. 'Cause 7, 8, 9 could be that way. 1, 2, 3 could be this way. But we always go for the 10k, so. It would have been like, what, 1,000 or something? Oh, not even. 144. Okay. You really didn't miss out much. Oh, that's there again. And there's a 7, 8, 9. I should have scratched that different. I'm not really thinking right now. Oh well. Sell this card real quick. Let's go ahead and queue up. While we go check the cactpot. That's it. I was thinking of the name. Three, 7, 6, 7. I don't think I have anything with a 7. I guess you guys get to see me pick my numbers. There you go. And let's see. Let's do random. Sure. Starts at 7 2. Interesting. I'm gonna take that one. Ooh. Everybody's here. My favorite game. It's right here. miss that one. Oh. Maybe. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. I'm just gonna go for the blue one. I was like trying to read the announcement at the same time of doing that. How do you enter this? There it is. MGP. Okay, I don't even remember what you're supposed to do. Supposed to get up here or something? What? This person must be up here. Oh! I remember now. You can't be seen by these guys. Oh, and I shouldn't have jumped down. No! Where's the stupid Aether? There, jump on this, I guess. What area is that? I don't know. So, does it take 50 again? 50 MGP? Yep. Okay. Ah! Gotta be sneaky, sneaky. Nice. How's our queue looking? Oh, look at that. And our queue is almost up. We just need 2 healers and a DPS. So, queue for that. As a healer or DPS. Ah, the worst game for me. But I will do it for you guys. While you watch me fail. Ugh. I got one. Like, it's like shocking when I get one. So I has to hit it no matter what in order to make a shot. Wow, look at that. That's the most I've ever gotten in one go. Wait, you get more shots? Oh, you have a time limit. I didn't even know. Tells you how much I play this game. So the best thing is to do it really quick, obviously, but hit it. Ooh. Nice shot. I wonder if time stops if you... What? Oh, because the wait button. I'm like, why did it stop? Oh! I missed it by like a hair. I got that one though. Wow, I'm actually doing good. Like, this has never happened before. 45. Wow. Not bad. I'm sure you guys want to see me yawn like that, right in your face. Usually I don't shoulder tackle, but I didn't want to take a chance that I lost that. I'm gonna trust this guy to keep up Dragon Kick, so I can just do boot shines. There's no point of us both doing it. Crap away from me. take a little sip of coffee while we wait for this. Explosions! Oh, look at me in the air. That's hilarious. Yo. That was funny. I can't wait to go see that again. Alright. I don't have to put Dragon Kick up anymore. He's gonna do it now. Okay, I have to put up Dragon Kick now. I was letting everybody else, I guess, pick first. I'm just gonna stay here. Everybody's gonna finish their thing anyway. I might lose it. Maybe. Yep. It's okay. We got another opener we can do. Another thing that sucks about the constant boot shining is the positioning. Oh, it was like right when the weapon skill came up. It's okay though. Let's see what he does. What? Yo, that dodge. I'm so psyched that that did not hit me. Oh, he's LBing good. Nice. got it! Yay! Good job. Let's give it to a healer. Let's give it to the white mage. No, white mage. Thank you. Alright. And I think that is it. That would be the last one I have to do. I will go trade those in the next time I go to Idle Shower. I did it again. I called it Idle Shower for some reason. Oh my goodness. Idle Shire. Shire! Oh my goodness. Oh, I got some script out of it too. Oh, still contemplating if I want to get another weapon though. Because I have enough to do it, where I'll have exactly 2,000 and a little bit of change left over. Like, let's see. Yeah. So, the thing is, I'm gonna have to grind. I don't remember. There is no, did they announce a new tombstone? Or does it not come out until when the game actually releases? Or the 2-week wait? Like, I don't remember. You know what though? I think I'm just gonna cap script and not worry about it. That way it gives me more time to do other things, and because I'm sure not everybody's gonna want to see me do dungeons. Like, everybody does dungeons. It's nothing like difficult or anything like that. But we'll see. I might change my mind. But on that note, I think I'm gonna end it here. And yeah, alright. So thank you guys for watching. If you see this on Twitch here, or YouTube over there, you know, it's somewhere over there. No, it's not. You just look for it, I guess. Still working on that too. Like, there's still a lot of work I have to do. Like I said, I've only been streaming for like maybe a week, so a lot of things I'm still learning and fixing still. So bear with me, and I hope you had some enjoyment today, and maybe some of my thoughts, ideas, maybe might open up some for you. And if they do, let me know. Like I said, I love talking about people's ideas and thoughts on everything to come in Stormblood. So yeah, thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you soon, or in the next one. Take care, guys.